Hey, we're going to do a quick little video today. I normally have class on Wednesday or Thursday for my Unlearning Yourself series of classes that um, I still have my guinea pig group, and they're not meeting with me this week because they're giving me a little bit of a break because of Valentine's week and a recovery period. So I thought I'm going to do a real quick video for them and for whoever else might be interested in seeing this about energy vampires. And all of us have been an energy vampire before, but some people genuinely are, I swear, energy vampires. And I just kind of want to touch on a few little examples and a really quick way to deal with people like that. So, an energy vampire is someone who literally takes your energy, your life force from you. If you live with an energy vampire, like, they rob you, I believe, of your life force, truly. They change your identity, they change how you see yourself, how you feel about the world, even like what you eat. Like, they're so controlling. A lot of times we call these people narcissists, if they're at the extreme end of that. But everybody has a touch of this in them. It's just kind of catching yourself doing this once in a while. But two examples for this week. We, in a flower shop, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, these are really busy times, but Valentine's Day especially, and especially this year, we have trouble with things shipping. We're having trouble getting things. So it was an extremely tense time period because we also had it on a Monday, the day after the Super Bowl. So it just was a series of unpredictability, lots of tension more than usual, all that kind of stuff that goes into that kind of a week. So the week ahead of Valentine's Day for a floral shop is extremely stressful and extremely, you just want to keep things going smoothly as possible. You're hoping floral comes in correctly, just high stress. So I had a customer that came in, and this is right before the holiday, and this person had a large container, and we're trying to do all this different work, and they wanted me to drop everything and go to Hobby Lobby and purchase things for them to put into these containers to have ready, like, right now. I want you to do this for me. And I politely explained that we never do that for people. Long ago, I learned I don't buy silks for people. I have them pick the silks, bring it to me, and then I'll assemble that and make that beautiful for someone. But they just need to pick out what they love. And this person stormed out with this container and just, and this is a professional person who was acting, of course, very unprofessional. And I found that very interesting. And of course, my employees found it fascinating that this person of this level would behave in this manner and expect these things during such a crucial time of, when our time is so valuable. And that's a perfect example of an energy vampire. Your time means nothing to them. What it's going to cost you means nothing to them. It's all about them and what works for them. So then another example on the other end of this was the day of Valentine's. Well, we had a couple that day. That usually happens. Like, one person came in, and Edry had prepared this beautiful cube bouquet for a customer that wasn't going to be delivered till after 4:30 because she was working, and it was in the cooler. And this person came in and said, I want that. And the girls working up front said, well, I'm sorry, but you can't have that. That's already assigned to another customer. I want that. I want something just like it. And they said, well, so one of the sales girls turned to Edry, who happened to be up front, and said, how long would it take you to make this? And she goes, oh gosh, because we had all these other orders we had to get out before that. Again, other people's time and money. And the person said, I'm not going to wait that amount of time, and stormed out with their child. So setting an example again, next generation being taught. But later in the day, after everything had sold out and we were still here, two of us working, one person had ordered 2 single wrapped roses, and this person said, hey, they came back to where I was, and I'm standing on feet that felt like bone at that point, exhausted, tired, hurting, and said, will you give this particular flower to a mutual friend of ours? And I said, no, I will not. this person lives in Lincoln and I don't know when I'm going to ever see them. And no, I won't do this. And I was like, wow, so that's another example of an energy vampire. Here I am, literally dead on my feet. And this person comes in right at the end of the day and says, hey, by the way, will you do this thing for me? With no regard to how I was feeling, what that would do to me, or how unrealistic this request was. So here's the thing about an energy vampire. No matter what kind you're dealing with, no matter what the situation is, the best way to deal with an energy vampire is with the word no. And no can look like a lot of different things. Sometimes it's just no. Sometimes it's like, yeah, I won't be doing that for you. Sometimes it's things like, I appreciate your input about that, but that's just not how this is going to play out. You can say it politely, firmly, whatever it takes. But I'm going to tell you, the fewer energy vampires you have in your life, the longer you'll live, the happier you'll live, and the better you'll live. We wish you much love and peace. Thank you for watching. Bye.